Today I was just glancing through old books from the Watchtower Society and I stumbled on this one, and I've seen some of these pictures before, but something shocking came up. This is from 1943. And I'll just scroll down until I find it. There's actually a few pictures in here that I will talk about briefly once I find them. But in the first case, it's about the account of Adam and Eve. Okay. Now this one isn't so bad. And as we all know from the account, Adam and Eve did not have to wear clothes in the beginning. But there is partial nudity here. And keep in mind the date that this was published. And that is nothing compared to this one. Isn't that a little bit shocking to have in a religious publication which was sold door to door in the 40s? Like, even the man, look how revealing this is. And the woman is mostly naked. And there's more. There's another picture. Still half naked. Now this isn't the National Geographic or anything. This is drawings from the society. There's another one. Now the woman down below looks like she might have clothing up here, but the two females up here look naked still. There's more nudity here. I don't know why everyone would be naked at the Great World Flood. This one is interesting. There's a symbol in this picture that the Watchtower Society used on their publications. 7 of them. And it's located right here. It's an Egyptian winged sun disk. That isn't the only time they used a symbol like this when they were describing Babylon or ancient Egypt. Even Russell used that symbol in his Photodrama of Creation slides multiple times. Something just hit me today. Only the Jehovah's Witness religion, or cult, says that Jesus died on this stake. Now what's interesting is the form of his arms and the one nail into his hands. Isn't it interesting how this forms a pyramid or triangle and the nail creating one hole? It's just a thought. Oh, Jehovah's Witnesses preaching door to door. Back in the Bible days. Have you heard of jw.org? Now here's another one. This is supposed to be Noah, and I would think that would be his sons and family behind him. But down here we have the worldly folk, and this appears to be a woman, and she's naked too. And this guy has a little guy friend. I don't know, but he is naked also. This is another Watchtower Society book called Creation, and this was printed by Joseph Franklin Rutherford. He was the leader and president. This was published in, where is it now? 1927. And on page 264, we'll flip this around. And this was used by this guy who wasn't a Jehovah's Witness, but the point is that the society chose to use this picture for the crucifixion of Christ. And this is when the society, of course, believed Jesus died on a cross. And there is nudity here, but look behind Christ on the cross. There are two men doing something that is really out of place. So I don't need to go any further into this. That's just one more example of nudity and, I guess you could say, gross acts in Watchtower materials. In other books that Joseph Franklin Rutherford published, there is male nudity on the back side mostly, and I believe it was on the Consolation magazine cover that had male nudity. So there are others also. I can't recall at this moment where they're located, but what I'm thinking right now is that there were problems in the Bethel of homosexuality and Jehovah's Witness leaders. And I guess you could say that they had their own soft porn happening in their own religious material. That's how I see it.